Yes.
Used to work with Dean Martin.
Yes.
Our guests in this segment include Nicky and Aiden Ramis from the Martinsburg Good Time Show Choir. Good morning to both of you. Thank you for coming in.
Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, mom and son?
Yep.
All right, very nice. How long have you been involved with the show choir, Nicky?
This is going on the 6th year.
6 year?
Yep.
Yeah.
I had a daughter in it first, and son followed.
Son followed, but
Nice.
this son is not a singer.
He is not a singer. He is the stage manager and the president of Good Time.
She said that pretty emphatically. Is she saying you just can't sing? Is that what she's saying?
He won't sing.
She's like, he's not a singer.
Yeah, we tried. We tried. His choir director has repeatedly tried, and we may be close, but not quite yet. He likes building stuff. He likes.
That's awesome.
Is it shyness or is it like pitches don't get along with you?
Yeah, I can't say I have perfect pitch.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, and what has your involvement been over the years, Nicky?
I am the student account treasurer. My husband is also the treasurer, and we've just been volunteer parents that are very involved with every fundraiser. When the kids go on the road, we're on the road with them and making sure they eat, making sure that they have hotel rooms, everything like that. So a lot of involvement.
And the fundraiser is the reason why you are here today, because it is about this time of the year that you folks get involved in making apple dumpling.
Yep, it's apple dumpling season. We are making them this weekend, so we're really excited. We're going to produce about 5,500.
Amazing.
Yep. We sell out every year, and we sell out very quickly. So make sure you get your apple dumplings this weekend.
How much are they?
They're going to be $10, and each container has 2 dumplings
So
in it.
$5 a piece.
Yep.
Yeah, and this is, I've gotten these just about every year you've made them, I think. This is an amazing amount of apple dumpling for the price.
Oh yes.
It's dense. It's a dense dumpling.
It is. I think I can only eat maybe half of one. So it's definitely one of those ones where you have to put the container back in the fridge and maybe eat it the rest of the week.
Yeah, these are phenomenal. And you guys will be busy at the high school this weekend doing this?
Yep. We start Thursday, and then the kids start as soon as school is out on Friday. They go the entire weekend. So thankfully they have Monday off of school, so they at least get one weekend a day. But yeah, it's literally from 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. The kids are there, parent volunteers, alumni, everyone comes in and helps with this fundraiser.
Aiden, what is your position in the production line?
So normally on Friday we all sit there and we help core the apples to be able to put in the dumplings. But as the week progresses, we start branching out into the different roles and everything, like dough rolling and packing and everything. But Tech gets the cool spot of cooling, where the dads who are in the kitchen baking the dumplings, they come out and we just put the hot tins into like these bread crates, and we just check them every like 10 minutes to see if they're cool or not to be able to pack them.
I could do that. Yeah.
That sounds very labor intensive.
Yes, very.
Hey, I want to just here's $100 for you. I need 10 of those.
Okay.
So
I don't
20.
want to. Or 20. I don't want to miss out. But I'd like you to take them. I'd like them delivered to the rescue mission.
Oh,
Okay.
I
Just drop them at
appreciate it.
the
Thank
rescue mission.
Very cool.
Because I don't need them. Because I don't need to eat 20 of them. But please,
Will do.
Pastor
Will do.
Tim is a great guy. They do great stuff there, and there's.
Most definitely will.
Please
Thank you
do that.
very
And I
much.
want to do it without, because last year I lost out. I thought about getting them, and then I just didn't get a chance.
Yep. Yeah.
Please.
We sell fast. We sell really fast. I mean, people come in and they buy dozens and dozens. So.
Is it okay to get somebody to drop them off at the mission on the
Yeah,
way out of town or something?
for
Okay,
sure.
perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, if you're in our Facebook section, you want to match Mr. Bodwell's donation, feel free to ring it up in the Facebook comment section there for those who are watching our live stream on Facebook. If you're watching it live on TV 10, you can just order them which way for the apple dumplings? How do you order your dumplings?
So you can pick them. You can order them by going to our Facebook page. It's Good Time Show Choirs. And there is a link to a form to sign up for pre-orders. All you have to do is show up. You can get them warm straight out of the oven starting at 1 o'clock on Saturday. So just go to the school cafeteria entrance and pick them up until about 6 o'clock on Saturday. On Sunday, we'll also serve them warm from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. And then we sell them throughout the week from 4 o'clock until 8 o'clock all in the school cafeteria. Last but not least, we will also be at the Apple Harvest Festival at the Berkeley County Youth Fairgrounds, and we'll be selling them as well.
Nice.
And the price is just $10.
They're great,
Have
too.
you raised that price at all?
No, we have not raised it in 3 or 4 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So how much will you raise?
We raise somewhere between $20,000 to about $27,000. So it just depends on if we just work quick and make more. But usually it's about 20,000.
Goodness gracious. And how many volunteers do you have rolling and coring and cutting and...
Well, with the
Baking.
kids included, we got a group about 60. Yeah, we got a group of 60, and it is mandatory that they are there. With our usual parent volunteers, we have about 2 to 3 dozen, and it's throughout the weekend. Pretty much the parents have shifts that they can volunteer for, so they're in and out throughout the weekend. We make sure everyone is fed, so it's a potluck and all that fun stuff. So it's constant assembly line.
Do the kids eat a lot of the profits?
We try to tell them to just wait. We do give them a dumpling at the end. They got to try it. They got to know what they're selling. So they do get at least one. But I definitely have noticed as I walked over, a couple of apples being eaten, and
It happens.
Only
Can
the
I-
good ones, though.
John, can I get you to repeat what you said? Rolling something. I mean, that was just really impressive.
I confess, I'm doing an internet search here because I don't really know what an apple dumpling is.
It's like an apple pie.
It's
okay.
It used to be a gang, but gangs are bad.
Well, I
now.
know that was
That was
an
Tim
old
Conway
movie.
and Don Knotts.
Yeah, the Apple Dumpling Gang.
Yeah, I remember going
I
to
see
see that.
Pioneer Woman has a recipe for it, so I know it's got like a pound of butter in it. So it's
So you got some cinnamon in there, right? You got apples,
Nutmeg, obviously apples.
dough.
Let's see. Yeah. Dough. There's a lot of sugar. We do not make a low sugar version, although we've had a
So
lot
is
of.
the dough good to eat while it's just by itself? Is that like?
It is. It's safe.
I'll
but
ask
it's-
Aiden.
I mean,
Is the
it's
dough good to eat
flour,
all by
so,
itself?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. All right.
it's not very flavorful. It's the apple and the cinnamon stuffing that does the trick.
It's a tasty dessert. Yeah, I used to buy them and then I'd freeze them until like Thanksgiving.
Yep. They will last frozen, so definitely buy extra. Freeze them for the holidays. They do hold up. We usually, if we do have any leftover, we do freeze them. Then we'll have them, if we do have leftovers, at our winter concerts.
How do you know how many to make?
It's been something that they've kind of calculated throughout the years, and that just year after year, that's kind of that's our magic number. So we're kind of sticking to that because it's worked.
Do you sell the recipe? Seems to me there's no.
Nope.
Proprietary.
Okay, is it a top secret recipe?
It is a top secret. So it started about 36 years ago. It started as a fundraiser in someone's kitchen, in a parent's kitchen, and they thought they would, sell just a few, and it's become a yearly tradition. The only time we didn't do it was during COVID. So
Okay, so who's the keeper of the recipe? Who's got
It's
it in
me.
the box? Okay,
It's me.
all right.
Is it in the safe at home or?
It's like the Stanley Cup.
Sure.
She travels with security. Right.
So do you have like these big Hobart mixers or something?
Yep, we
okay.
do. We make it in the school cafeteria.
Okay.
So we use, thankfully to the kitchen staff at the school, we use all of their supplies, their ovens. They do have huge mixers, so that definitely has helped us, indeed. So
What will you be using the money for this year?
This pays everything. It pays for cardio camp. This pays for their traveling needs. So the buses. the students do pay for their costumes, so it's nothing like that. But it also pays, the transportation. It takes care of all the extra stuff, props, any type of props that we need to build, lighting, and it helps pay for our own home festival, which we have in March. So that helps it indeed.
What is Choreo Camp?
Choreo camp?
Like choreography.
Yes,
okay,
choreography.
I thought you said cordio. I was like,
It's like cardio, but with choreography.
Oh yeah. Those singer dancers, I don't know how they do it, but they do it, and they get it just like that.
Do you guys have a road trip this year?
We do. We go on the road 4 times, maybe possibly 5 times. We'll be in the state of West Virginia a couple of times. We'll be in Ohio. We may go down to the Richmond area. We usually go down there at least once. So it's kind of up in the air. It just depends on how well we do and how eager the kids are to one more. So
We're talking with Nicky and Aiden Ramis. The Martinsburg Good Times Show Choir is getting ready for their big apple dumpling sale this weekend, and you can get yours. $10 get you 2 bigger than you think apple dumplings. That it's a challenge to finish in one sitting. You can get them warm at the high school cafeteria over the weekend, or you can place an order too. And how do you do that again, Nicky?
you can go on our Facebook page, a good Martinsburg High School Good Times Show Choir, and there will be a link at the top. It's pinned for a form to for pre-sales.
So, Aiden, you are in charge of props and tech and all of that. All right. So, how much advance notice do you get when there's a show coming up of what's going to be needed? Because I'm going to guess that the music comes first and then the props come afterwards.
Yes. So we have rehearsals like every Thursday, all the way up to camp, like choreo camps and everything, where it's just like a whole week where a choreographer comes in.
Well, first of all, when does it start? When do you know? When does the planning start? When does the new show start?
It starts in about August every year.
Okay.
We all come together and we first learn the show, and then camp normally starts right after. And tech and band and all the performers and everything, they all come together, and we're all at camp. So we know what needs to be built and everything. So while the performers are learning their choreo and learning the music and everything, tech's on the side building set and everything, and band's in the band room learning the music too and everything.
And it all comes together for the first time when?
So I believe we leave for our first competition. We go down to Olentangy, Ohio on January 30th, I believe.
Okay. So when you design all of this stuff, how big is the company?
Pretty big. We actually have a much smaller crew this year.
Well, including band and dancers and...
About 60.
60, okay.
Yeah.
So 60 people go on a bus.
Yeah.
Does that include the choraleers?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, but not all the time.
Yeah, not all the time, no.
So you have to design this not just to stand up, but also be broken down and transported.
Yeah, because we get about 20 minutes for each show, and the show's normally about 16 minutes. So you get about 4 minutes to set up and then 4 minutes to tear down. And if you don't get it in time, then they take points off of your actual score.
You'd be like a pit crew in NASCAR.
Yeah.
Yep, they are.
So there's a lot of rehearsal for your team, just setting up and taking down to make sure
For
that
sure.
it can be... Okay.
For sure.
That's cool.
You got to put hinges on a lot of things to break it down easily.
Yeah. Why do you do this?
I personally, I've done theater tech a lot for the Apollo. So I've always loved just like being creative and building things. I personally love musical theater, and for show choir, it's basically just the same thing, but it's at a much higher pace, where there's no stopping in between. And with musical theater, they turn the lights out and then the new set comes on and you're in a new spot. But with show choir, the show never stops. So it feels like more of a challenge to be able to get things on stage and have more things going constantly.
So you love musical theater. Have you ever performed?
I have.
But are you more at home doing the tech part as opposed to the performing part?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely feel more comfortable doing the tech thing. but I definitely branch out sometimes, and I'll perform sometimes.
Is this something you want to do after high school also?
I would love to continue doing it, whether that be for community theater or literally just coming back as an alumni and helping Good Times after this year, because it is my senior year. But yeah, I do think so. My sister is currently in theater tech at Shepherd, which is
Nice.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I had a sister who was in theater tech at George Mason years ago. She loved it.
It's a great program.
She ended up as a master electrician. Now she's a lawyer, but I mean, she learned everything, and she managed a theater there at George Mason for a while after she graduated. There's so much stuff you can do with all the tech stuff.
Did you go to law school at George Mason too?
No, she went to Detroit Mercy.
I see. Very good.
I used to do a fair amount of theatrical stuff, usually in singing, and I was always amazed by watching the tech guys who were largely invisible, places like Kennedy Center and what have you. They're dressed in black with and it's choreography of their own. Everybody seems to know what they're doing. You realize that one guy screw up, and the ripple effect is huge. So, and unfortunately, because it's invisible, I hope that you get to take a bow too during all of this.
So I normally run the lights during the show.
So you have one right on you, so you can take them out.
yes. No, I have a special little board where I just actively I'm messing with the values during the show and everything to change the lights to pink to match the show, or purple, or whatever color you like. You make all these cues for it, but sometimes when the lights go out, then my whole day's messed up, because like I said, it's only a 20-minute performance, so if one thing messes up, you're just back behind the risers trying to fix stuff just to get it right.
Do you have a faculty advisor for your position, or is it your job to try to determine what the cues are and what the proper lighting would be?
So normally I start early September, and I get with my director, and we basically just make all of these scenes through software to set up all the lighting cues and stuff. So when it's time for competitions, I can just plug everything in, and then right when the stow starts, I can just hit the different cues.
So you have a lot of discretion as to how the show's going to look.
I do.
Well, that's pretty cool for a
Which I'm
student.
very grateful
That's
for.
very cool.
Do you have a hard time convincing rookie talent to hit their mark and stay there? Because it's very uncomfortable standing in a light because you can't see anything, and it's just bright light and it's hot. So the tendency is to step back and get out of the light, which brings shadow to your face. Do you have a hard time training talent?
Are the
to be
lights still
talent?
that hot, or has the technology changed where they're not as sun-like as they used to be?
The stage lights are definitely still very hot, but they're constantly moving, so it's always just going to be sweating and hot up there. So,
Yeah, very good. Hey, we got about a minute and a half left to plug the apple dumplings. Nikki, go right ahead.
Sure. So our apple dumplings are this weekend. So come and get your apple dumplings starting this Saturday at 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. and at the school cafeteria. We'll have them warm again on Sunday from 11 a.m. until 6 p.m. And then we'll sell them throughout the week in the school cafeteria from 4 until 8. So make sure you get them. And if you do miss them, we will also be at the Berkeley County Youth Fairgrounds during the Apple Harvest Festival. And we'll be there both Saturday and Sunday, and then watch our kids perform.
Yeah, and if you want one set of apple dumplings is actually 2 apple dumplings for $10, but you can't buy half for $5.
Nope.
Correct?
Nope.
You get the whole set.
Yep, just a one container of 2.
Yeah, and there's enough in there for several days of desserts.
Oh, several. Add some ice cream to it. Vanilla butter pecan is a fan favorite
Ready
lately.
Whip. Ready Whip.
Yep.
Don't spare the Ready
It's
Whip.
delicious. So make sure you get yours. If you haven't yet tried it, come by and come get it.
And you can order advance on your Facebook page.
Yep, Facebook page. Go to Martinsburg High School Good Times Show Choir Facebook page. There is a sign-up form for pre-sales for apple dumplings. You can go ahead and sign up for it, and then come and pick them up in the school cafeteria.
All right, and you're hoping to raise a little over $20,000 doing this, and you're going to
Correct.
sell how many of these this weekend?
We're hoping to sell in total about 5,500 of them. So come and get yours.
Can either of you name this song I'm playing on the way out?
I can tell you've been hurt by that look on your face, girl.
Huh? Anybody? I can
can't
tell you
hear.
it's appropriate. It is the Osmonds One Bad Apple. Hey,
Good
final
Paul.
You don't impress me as an Osmonds guy.
Final
Rob.
minute.